it's better than murder.
Yeah.
Everything's better. Technically, everything's better than murder.
Nerd news. It's better than murder.
It's the Morning Scramble. Z102.9.
Nerd news on this 34th week of the year 2022, a Friday, August the 26th. Broadcasting high atop 840 feet above sea level at a latitude of 41.88 degrees north and a longitude of 91.72 degrees west. Whether you're hearing us on an FM frequency on your smart speaker on the Z app or on Facebook, it is Nerd News.
Good to be here.
Yes.
Woo!
The drought sucks. There's a lot of problems with water disappearing right now, especially in the Southwest.
Yes.
Interesting things, though, have been coming from this. Ships that have been wrecked in Europe are now, you can see them now, right? They can discover shipwrecks from long ago.
Wow, yeah.
They've been finding missing murder victims in lakes in the Southwest United States because the water level is so low. Let's take it down a fun track. Let's talk about dinosaur footprints.
Okay, didn't know where we were headed on this one.
I know, I got a little nervous.
Whoa.
A fresh bed of dinosaur tracks have just been discovered in Texas. The tracks date back 113 million years.
Whoa.
They're new because they've been in a river. They've been underwater this entire time. Nobody knew they were there.
Wow.
Stupid question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did they not go away if they were underwater?
They
Wouldn't have it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are so deep and so locked into the sediment in the soil that it's basically an inverted fossil. Does that
Oh,
make
okay.
sense?
Yep.
It's almost like that whatever happened then cemented, and it's now the riverbed, and then it gets covered with sediment.
Yep.
So you never see them. But as the water evaporates and then
Things dry
up,
Yep.
bam, you now have tracks upon tracks upon tracks. This is in an area well known for dinosaur tracks. It's Dinosaur Valley State Park. It's in Glen Rose, Texas.
They named it well.
Yeah, they did.
What is more important to a scientist, dinosaur bones or dinosaur tracks?
I would assume the bone, because you could probably scrape it and get some stuff off of
Yeah.
it.
It's important. The problem is dinosaurs only have one skeleton, but they walked everywhere. So the dinosaur tracks are very important for scientists to learn things like posture, right? How did they stand?
Oh.
How fast did they walk? Where were they headed and why? What was chasing them or what were they chasing?
Oh, I suppose you could learn those things.
And
You
how they
could.
interacted with their environment, all from their footprints. These tracks were made by an Acrocanthosaurus, one of two of the dinosaurs that make up a majority of the tracks around that state park. 15 feet tall, 7 tons. That's how big this thing is. That's also part of the reason why their footprint stays in the mud.
That's yeah.
Right?
I guess I didn't think about
If
that.
you took 3 cars and stacked them and just let the tire print stay in mud and then it just hardened that way,
Yep.
you would know exactly where you stacked those cars. So
Yeah.
drought bad, dino print's kind of cool.
So I mean, and they're finding murder victims. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like this is a win, kind of.
Weird.
Nerd news isn't always the best news. The biggest
You already started with bad.
Okay, it's better than murder.
Yeah.
Everything's better. Technically, everything's
Tagline.
better than murder.
Nerd news. It's better than murder.
Hey, get that tattooed on
Bumper
you.
stickers coming next week.
I can't wait.
A review of death rates from the past few years shows that life expectancy in the United States fell by nearly 2 years.
Whoa.
2. I cannot find a number this low. Like I've seen like 0.03%.
Yeah.
But 2 years?
What'd we do?
Yes.
Do you know?
COVID.
Oh no.
COVID and drug overdose are the 2 leading
What?
factors of death that's not heart attack, cancer,
Right.
automobile accident. The overall drop so we were at 78.8 years in 2019, down to 77 in 2020, which was the first year of the pandemic. If you want to live longer, they are telling you go west or northwest. The south is bringing us way down. So Hawaii, 80.7 life expectancy.
Okay, I'm moving to Hawaii.
State of Washington, California, great. Minnesota's good. Massachusetts is good.
What about Iowa?
Iowa is in the middle of the pack.
Okay.
The bad ones, Mississippi, life expectancy is 71.9.
Ooh.
Isn't that crazy?
That is.
West Virginia, Louisiana, Alabama, Kentucky, all low on the list of life expectancy.
Do you think we can bring this up? Like,
Yes. I mean, this is a long-running average, right? So over time, we should be able to bring it back up.
Okay.
Yeah, overall, we've got like health and
Yeah,
science.
we're getting healthier.
Yeah.
We're curing things. People are, in general, living longer. But we had
But this is a little bit of a setback.
We had a mass death event, right? We had
Yeah,
200,000 people die from one thing. And then, sadly, drug overdoses is also the thing that's trending that we can't
But
get
maybe
a curb
kind
on.
of,
Yes.
related to.
Our final story for Nerd News takes us to space.
Yes.
The ashes...
Claire looks
The
up.
final frontier?
That's it.
Yeah.
The ashes of 3 people connected with the Star Trek franchise will soon be spread in space. Gene Roddenberry, the guy that created Star Trek, his wife, Majel Roddenberry, she played multiple characters. She was the computer voice forever.
Oh, really?
Yes. And Nichelle Nichols, she just passed away. Lieutenant,
Uhura.
you got it, yes.
Uhura.
Communications officer, Lieutenant Uhura, will be launched into space aboard a, how appropriate, Vulcan rocket in the
Aww.
next couple of months, and their ashes, to their wishes, will be spread in space.
Is this the first of that we know?
I'm sure other people's ashes have been sent to space,
I
right?
kind of want mine to do that.
That'd be kind of
I-
cool.
That's probably got to cost a pretty
I
penny,
bet.
though.
Well, yeah.
I bet
yeah.
it's expensive.
I would think so. My cousin, who passed away at a young age, he was like my age now. We put him in a firework. We put his ashes in a
That's,
firework.
I want that instead.
And lit him on the 4th of July at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
Was it beautiful?
It was awesome.
I didn't know
Yeah.
it was like real.
It's a real thing. That was in, what was that in? Not Murders in the Building. It was in a different show.
a show, and they're like, that's
Yeah.
how they want to go.
You could put your ashes into a firework. So there are ways to do it for sure. Space.
Wow.
Again, there's a way. It's going to cost you.
It's expensive.
The fireworks
It's
cheaper.
expensive. But you know what it is? It's nerd news, and it's better than murder.
It is.
The morning scramble, C102.9.